Good morning, everyone. How is everyone today? Oh, shit. It's knocking everything off my desk. God damn it. Okay. Okay, we're good. Good morning. Oh, what? There we go. There we go. Forgot to turn the camera on. Does that look straight? That looks straight. Hello. Let's turn that down a little bit. And let's move that over there. Cool. Captions, start recording. Forgetting all the things. Captions. Good morning, everyone. Good evening. Good afternoon. Hello, Shadowcard. Look at you with that roller sub badge icon. Looks so good. Annex, Manfred, Morgs.
Bean.
Come on, really? Annex, thank you for the bean bits. Oh, so early. So give me like a couple of minutes. I'm not ready for the bean experience just yet, but I appreciate it. Welcome everyone. We are playing Tarkov today. We're announcing a giveaway today. If you want to win a copy of Escape from Tarkov, that is what this is about. For the next several weeks, you can be in the running to win. No, that's fair. That's fair. All right. I guess it's bean time. Real quick to start the day. Oh, I'm gonna have to just leave this out. I think so it's easier to grab. There's the thing. Nope, that's the other way around. Like that. Oh. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's a blueberry or toothpaste, which we don't have any left. I would actually love to start the day with a toothpaste. So give me a second. We have some reloads here of the beans, which are sealed for freshness. Because one thing with gross beans is you want them to be fresh, and there is a blueberry in there. There's also a dead fish, so pop that in there. And now we have a blueberry or toothpaste. Toothpaste. It's weird. It's very menthol. Yeah, it's not good. It's not like a good peppermint flavor. Ugh. It is bad. Like, it's not good. You cannot say this is good. It's like, it's not that bad, but it's still bad. Yeah. It's just like eating a bunch of toothpaste. Like, it's not good. But I guess if, like, I don't know, if you're into that. Okay. Thank you for that bean experience so early in the day, Annex. Hello, hi. Yes. So, I mentioned this the last couple of days, but I finally got it up and running just in time because it is now August here. Although the competition is set to Pacific time. So I set the competition to start on the 31st of Pacific and it will run until the end of August Pacific. So for people in North America, that means the contest is the end of July into August. And for Australians and I guess Europeans, it's the start of August into probably the start of September, the 1st of September. So, but yeah, it's a way for me to grow my social presence. You gain entries for following me. !win Tarkov will get you the link. So if you head to that page, you get entries for following on Twitch, following on Twitter, being a subscriber on Twitch, Visiting my YouTube page, because you can't do an entry to make you subscribe on YouTube anymore because YouTube calls that fake engagement, which is fair. So they don't allow you to do that anymore. Visiting the Patreon page, visiting my Instagram page. And I tried to do it so that there would be, like, you get a lot of entries for subscribing because that costs you money. But then if you hang around the stream for the next 4 weeks, we will be displaying a secret code on the stream during the shows that week. And then if you enter that secret code, you get 50 entries. And if you get all 4 of them, that's 200 entries. So that's more than being a subscriber. The join to Discord one explicitly talks about joining the Warhams channel. Really? Oh, that's weird. Why does it do that? Why does it do hashtag? It just picked a server, I think. Okay, let me, yeah, that's weird. That's not what it's supposed to say. I don't know why it's done that. Uno momento. That is also part of this, is learning how this site works and how the contest works, because that's weird. I guess I didn't really look too closely at the Discord one. How to enter. Oh, you know what? I don't even have an option for that. It just asked me to put the server code in. Maybe because I was on. Is that a different link? Okay. I think it was because I was on the Warhammer channel. Okay, I'm going to save that. That's now asking you to join. But that's now just going to say join general. Click below to join hashtag general on the Funky Bunch Clubhouse Discord server. I mean, that's good enough, I guess. I could put it as like the Funkiest Bunch, but that's the sub channel. Oh no, it's not. That's a channel that only I'm in, apparently. Why does that exist? Join whatever. Maybe do it for the Tarkov channel, I guess. Yeah. That is the most active channel, so that would make sense. Let's do that. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, that's fair. How to enter thing. And then save. And I guess I didn't mention this to the mods, but you know, it is a contest to win a game code that someone can then sell. So if we get flooded by bots, we might have a bunch of shitty bot accounts joining the Discord. I can't expect they'll spam because we haven't really had an issue with bots on the Discord before, but I guess just be aware of that. It kind of sucks that we're all in the same time zone because it means we're all going to be asleep when it could potentially pop off. But you know, it is relevant for the giveaway. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, we'll deal with it as it happens. Look, it hasn't been a problem yet, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So far, we have 1,045 total entries, which is great. I did think about doing it as like 1 entry for a follow and 1 entry for, you know, like keeping the numbers small. But then I was like, big numbers are cooler. And it's effectively the same thing. So, like, I could have made it 1 to follow on Twitter and 5 for a secret code. It's effectively the same thing. But more entries are cooler, so it doesn't actually change anything. All right, so yeah, that's going on. Thank you, Scissor. That is very kind of you to offer. We haven't really needed more than 2 mods. I will eventually grow the team, so yeah, we will get to a point where we need to maybe have what do you call it? There's a word for it. Off-peak coverage from the other side of the world. Off-peak. NASA probably has a word for it, right? Because they have Australia for that. For when Florida is on the dark side. Why is my eye all fucked? Ow.
Excuse you. Please do not belittle.
Oh wow, Joe's still streaming. People. I don't know. I assumed you would have finished, but I was busy eating breakfast and setting up this contest. Welcome, Raiders. Hello. How were the raids today? How was this raid and the other raids? welcome. Sorry, I'm still like half asleep. I'm gonna drink more coffee. Mm-hmm. Make some money, lost some money, got bopped in Shoreline, but otherwise, okay, yeah, that sounds like weekend taco. Um, Finished 3 quests, got Prapper to 2. Nice, good work. Oh yeah, last night I needed propane to finish off a Peacekeeper quest, and then the next scav case I redeemed had a propane in it, so that went well. Yeah, so yeah, you can do most of the entries right out the gate, and then just hang out in the stream week to week. And at some point, I will display the code in the stream, the secret code to enter. It's like a little deep in Ragman's. Oh, it's Peacekeeper. Yeah, so it's like you have to get through Skier's quest, do Friend from the West, do a bunch of the Spa tours. It's like Spa tour part something. No, it's part 7. It's the last Spa tour. So you have to do 7 quests up until that. So you'll have time. Yeah, you'll have time. Yeah, so head to the link there if you want to win one of 4 standard edition codes for Escape from Tarkov. They'll all be drawn at the end of the month. Thank you, Busted. I like this hat. Yeah, it looks like a 90s schoolbook laminate protector. Yeah, we'll do the drawing at the end of the month. We'll give away 4 codes, 1 winner per code. And yeah, the idea is to help me with my push to partner. So we'll see how that goes. See if it's money well spent on my behalf. I hope so. And hopefully we can get some new Tarkov fans. There are plenty of folks in the Discord who play together and help new people out. If you already have Tarkov, you can give the code to a friend. If you already have the code and you have no friends, you can sell it for money. And then when you have money, you'll start having friends. That's how that works. So, but hopefully we'll just give away codes to people who are happy to win them. That's the plan. And in the meantime, stream some Tarkov and have a good time. So, speaking of Tarkov, let's head over and, yeah, so I finish off the Spa Tour Part 7. Now we have Cargo X, which is to go into the resort. Or most of Peacekeeper's tasks are on Shoreline, actually. So got to go into the resort, and then we have to eliminate scavs on Shoreline with a suppressed M4. So we'll have to start running some 5.56, I guess. Although we only have to kill 10 scavs, so it's not too bad. Over in the hideout, I realized as I was lying down in bed that I didn't start a long craft for ammo last night. I did a short one to make red gunpowder that was only going to be 30 minutes and was like, oh, I'll do this and then I'll come back and do my long craft and then close the game to like do other stuff, and then forgot about it. And then literally as I put my head down on the pillow, I was like, I didn't craft M61. But then I also didn't want to get back up and turn the computer on and do that, so... Money can be exchanged for services. Friendship is a service. It can be. Damn it. So yeah, we'll just go back to our quick crafts. I have a laptop somewhere. It probably could not run Tarkov. It might be able to run the loading page of Tarkov, but it's also heavy and it needs to be plugged in all the time. It's a gaming laptop, which is a bad idea. It's an old gaming laptop now. Nothing is worse than an old gaming laptop. Current gaming laptops, I'm sure, are amazing, but an old gaming laptop is heavy and slow and bad. Yeah, what do I want to do here? I really want to have some blue fuel to make into mag cases to sell, to make a scav junk box to sell. But it's kind of hard to get blue fuel right now. That's probably actually about the same as mine. Does it look like a, does it have vents on the back that look like an F-22? 900 series graphics. I don't know what graphics card mine has. I think mine's older than that. It'd be about the same time. Maybe you just got a better one than me. I don't know. I do not remember. It is a Republic of Gamers one. I just don't remember the code, what like model it was. Yeah, I did another Intel docs thing, even though yesterday I pretty much decided that this wasn't going to be worth it. We're doing one final test to see if Tarkov screws me. These things are worth about 170k, 180. Let's see if we get 180 of value. Nope. Not even close. There is no way this collection of shit adds up to 170k, 180k. I'll start one quickly before we go into figuring out. Yeah, that was the other annoying thing, was my water was going to finish in the middle of the night, and I didn't want to set my alarm to get up and do video game shit. The AK is 30k. This is 20, I believe. That's 55. This is 14. Although we can probably just keep that and craft with it, but we'll remember that's 14. Is this the Vaz car? Yep. 6k. 206 doesn't sell for much. 303 sells for a bit, but that's probably what it vendors for. Oh no, it's a quest key, isn't it? It's the golden swag key, yeah. Yeah, so we are thoroughly not getting 180k out of that. So yeah, moral of the story, probably don't do those, what do you call it? Intel doc scav case runs. Do you have the flea market bot in chat? I don't, actually. That would be pretty cool. Is that the Tarkov market? Price check bot? It's a Discord bot. Yeah, you can like check prices. I like the sound of that, maybe. If it doesn't end up being too spammy. Manfred, can you look into that and see what the deal is? Or Pim? Tarkov market. Twitch bot. Legal market bot is a Twitch TV bot for Tarkov and flea prices. Here we go. All right, let's try it out. If it ends up being too spammy, oh, I have to Patreon them? I mean, that makes sense. What's the difference here? Oh, mod only and sub only modes? I see. Oh, 5,000 command uses per month. I don't think we would use 5,000 per month. That seems fine. Yeah, I saw that the Discord one. Let's try this Twitch chat one. It's going to cost me 5 Patreon dollar dues, but that's okay. We'll give it a trial. I am frequently asking people in chat what something's worth, so... What? Oh, it probably... Yeah, okay. I'll just do PayPal. No, don't want that. Did that work? Memberships. Yeah. Yeah, it did. Okay. Oh, I bet they email me with info, right? Maybe. You go into my spam folder? No. Hmm. My membership. Here we go. All you have to do is follow this link. There we go. Brennan, good morning. Hello. What's the full URL to the stream? Uh, it is that. Where did you hear about it? I heard it from Twitch chat. Okay. Form submitted. You can take up for 24 hours for your bot to initialize. Okay, so we might not see it till tomorrow. But there we go. Cool. Righto. So this is where we ended up yesterday when we killed that person on Woods. I was about to say Shoreline, but it was definitely Woods. And they had an SVD and a bunch of VOGs. So that was cool. You can tell I didn't really bother sorting much of this yesterday. We were wearing night vision. This is their night vision, though. And then I got a bunch of Panama hats as a quest reward. So now I'm wearing a Panama hat. You got 2 RB keys in one raid, and I don't have Flea yet. Yes, you can use Tarkov Market for that, but like Blackcoat said, it's not always like super up to date and accurate. It's pretty good, but yeah. Now we do still have a few. Yeah. Oh, it's in here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Need corks on the strings, yeah. This visor is damaged, but I don't know how bad. That's not. That's pretty bad. That's not the worst. I can probably get away with that. Yeah, classic Australia hat is you have a wide brim hat like this Panama hat, but then you tie little strings into the rim that hang down with pieces of cork on the end that sway. And the reason is that is when you're moving, all of them sway. There's like multiple of them around. I'll try and find a picture of it. It stops flies from getting in your face. Yeah, so it looks like this. It works pretty good. It can be annoying because they're dangling in front of your vision constantly. Yeah, it looks like that. So because the little strings and corks are like swinging around all the time, it keeps flies from getting in near your face. So you don't have to keep like, you know. I don't know. Just a lot of flies. I mean, it's not like super common, but if you're out in the bush where there's a lot of flies and you don't want them in your face, then yeah. Different seasons, yeah. In summer and stuff, for sure. Folks, I am just remembering. Joe Kim rated me earlier, and I didn't tell you to go follow him, which you should. At the moment, he's playing a bunch of Escape from Tarkov and some Final Fantasy and that weird Viking thing with Ben. And he was doing something. Oh, he probably already did the something this weekend with Goof Troop, right? I think that was also the Viking thing. Anyway, Manfred or Pim, if we could get a shout out for Joe Kim, who's very kind to rate us at the start of the stream, go check him out and give him a follow. He's also streaming Tarkov, yeah, at the moment. Right. So, we're going to do SVD action. We're going to take that off. That in like that. That like that. Although, actually, I think this guy was using SMB, wasn't he? Yeah, we're not going to use SMB. We're going to use... Yes. If I can find... Is that all we have left, really? No. Yeah, there's another box of it there. Yeah, I'll just spend 100 grand on PS ammo. Why not? Okay, don't need that. Probably don't need that, or that, or that. We do need... Oh, later tonight. Okay, there you go. Okay. Cool. And we need 6 more SVD kills in factory. Well, not in factory. We need 6 more SVD kills, but we're going to do them in factory. In the meantime, let's see. That was when we died on Woods, right? Because I just bought this. Yeah. So we didn't get our SVD back. The guy kept it and got out of the raid with it. That's expected, I suppose, but a little bit annoying. So we've got some loadouts here we can use if we die. Let's put some of this stuff away. Keep that out.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Manfred, thank you for gifting a sub to Lair. That's very generous of you. Lair, enjoy your Funky Bunch emotes. Thank you so much, Manfred. You didn't have to do that. I'm sure Lair appreciates it. Put the food down in places. Yeah, that's all my audio, all my resub notifications are just different vines that make me laugh. All right, man, my stash is kind of fucked, but it's just because I'm got heaps of stuff. All right. Not forgetting anything, right? Heals, heavy bleeds, splints, pain for the start. Oh, I usually bring just a little backup mag just in case I need to panic reload and don't have time to like control click it out of my inventory. All right. You know what? Let's scav run it first for the start of the day. Let's warm up and make sure we're all loosey-goosey. There we go. That's probably enough room for a scav run, right? Whoops. I'm waiting for some hat boxes to arrive so I can like the edge of my desk here is just like a pile of like 30 hats that aren't currently stored in boxes. But soon I will have a couple of new hat carrier boxes so I can just store them away. Just waiting for pandemic shipping to get them to me. Too many runaways eating up the night. Tier 4 armor on a scav. Not mad about that. Crap gun. Pretty mad about that. We have a bag too, so we'll see how we go here. Rock and roll.
Sniping's a good job, mate.
Jag Xterra, thank you for the follow. Oh, we started up here. Okay. We got both bandies, which is good. We got the Adolbus and 35k. And oh, we have BP in this fucking thing. I have no hearing. Is that a scav or a player? The scav. No, they were standing over the body. But maybe they just looted it. Maybe they didn't create the body. Bye. That just fell down. Gotta watch that gap. Mind the gap. Someone extracting? Yeah, he's definitely got some fractures going on there, bud. Having a rough time of it. Now he's slow, so he can't loot anything. I can run ahead of him and just loot everything like a real dick. He's probably coming over here to see if there are any splints. Oh no, he's going to go downstairs and loot. Oh, I forgot to check. What's the bet I find propane in here now that I don't need it anymore? I've never found anything in that mini fridge, but one day we're going to find something and it's going to be incredible. It's going to be 10 lead X's stacked on top of each other. Yeah, this has the feelings of... there's no one being hostile. Like a helmet? Yeah. This place has been consumed by scav locusts. Sometimes there's shit over here. No, it's just been devoured. I can't really... Teala's ice cream. I don't think it's actually powered on. Like it looks like a fridge, but I doubt there's any power to it. Yeah, I don't think we're finding any loot in here. I guess we just leave with this stuff because, like, this is some okay stuff. We have 35k, we have BP, we have a smoke balaclava we could sell, we have a tier 4 armor and a helmet. You know, it's not like it's disappointing, but it's not the worst. Is my FOV wider than normal? No. I haven't changed it. Have I broke something? I mean, I think it's probably, it might be on... it is on full screen. So the scav, no, the scav thing started as a player thing. So the wiggle, because there's no VoIP in the game, and using voice commands is kind of annoying, that not a lot of people know how to do. The wiggle started as a way to say, like, I'm friendly. Like, you wiggle at someone, and that's supposed to mean, like, you're not going to shoot them. And obviously there's the meta game of, like, people wiggle at you, and then you would turn around and they would shoot you. So what happened was, they did a pass on Scav AI last wipe or the wipe before, and they made Scavs a lot harder to... It used to be super easy to tell if it was an AI Scav or a player, because AI Scavs never sprinted, they never jumped, and I think they still don't jump, but they would behave in very bot-like ways where they would walk the same way, they wouldn't turn and look at you, they wouldn't loot, they would never loot. So if you saw a scav and they had a gun on their back in their second weapon slot, because you know you have two primaries, you have one out and then you have one stowed. If they had a gun on their back, that was always a player scav, because AI scavs didn't used to loot and would only spawn with one gun. So if you ever saw a player scav, or if you ever saw a scav, sorry, with a gun on their back, it was 100% a player scav, and you knew to shoot them, because this was prior to the karma system where there was detriments for shooting scavs that haven't done anything bad yet. So player scavs used to just shoot everyone because they were scared. The only reason you may not want to shoot them back then was once you killed another scav for a small time in that area, other AI scavs would engage on you. But if there was no one else around, you could still kill a scav and then just, you know, hide out and wait, or like after a minute or two, the other scavs would be nice to you again anyway. So now that there's the rep system, that dynamic has changed, obviously. So yeah, the big things they did was they made scavs loot, so they would walk around with two guns. Rag, thank you for the bits.
What an incredibly excellent song in the background. Enjoy your malarkey.
Thank you. That's so generous of you. I appreciate that. Have a good lurk. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so they made AI scavs loots, and then they would be walking around with guns. They made them sprint occasionally. They made them look at you, and they made them wiggle. So for a short time after that patch, it was really confusing, because suddenly scavs were behaving like players, and it was very strange. And only now have I, after like a year of playing with that AI, have I got, it didn't take a year, but you know, after a while of playing with that new AI, eventually you do, like, bots have very, even if it's complex, even if it's lots of different behaviors, they're still specific behaviors. And it's still, to me, easy to tell the difference between an AI scav and a player. Unless the player is pretending to be an AI scav and they're very smart about it, which is possible. We could maybe try that sometime and see how well I can pretend to be an AI scav. Yeah, the wiggle came from players first and is now something that AI scavs do to emulate players. Do you think PMC rep would work? No, it's also not really... Like, I mean, I guess in theory, bears shouldn't be killing bear PMCs and USEC shouldn't be killing USEC PMCs. But that's not really true, because even within those factions, everyone is still kind of their own agent in Tarkov, so... yeah, and they weren't bean bits too. I can appreciate that. yeah, I don't think you losing rep for killing PMCs wouldn't really work. Um, in my opinion. How much are Bitcoins going for? Bitcoin started to drop in price. Oh, this one's gone up. Holy shit. Yeah, because I sold the 2 Bitcoins that I was sitting on because it dropped briefly. I'm just going to sell them because it's hard to predict whether Bitcoin is just steadily going up now or if it's going to go up and down. So I just kind of sell them as they go. If they keep going up, then great, they're worth more. Always nice to get a bit of BP, although we can buy it now, so it's not that big of a deal. What did it sell for? Mine just sold for 267. I think it was 10k. I mean, saving them may not be the worst idea because, you know, they may go up. To craft 10 would take a while, right? It would take like 10 days. Because it's like, well, it'd take 10 days for me. Depends how many Bitcoin, it depends how many graphics cards you have in your Bitcoin rig, I suppose. Oh, so yawny. Probably just sell these because I can buy them. Wow, they're almost getting down to cost. Look at that. Prapper's selling them for 985 and people are selling them for like 9... Around about 1,000, I think, is usually where BP's been sitting. All right. Now that I'm yawning and I'm clearly very tired, it's time to go into some intense factory shoot 'em out gameplay. Shoot 'em out? Shoot 'em up. I don't know what shoot 'em out is. Shoot 'em out of there. Shoot 'em out back to the lobby. All right. Made 6 more. 6 more kills with the SVD. I would like to get that done today so that we don't have to try and get it done during the week, because we're more likely to get lower level players who aren't as well equipped on the weekend than we are on a Monday, which is tomorrow. Fishermotes.com seems to think your sub badges wrap around at 2,000 months. What? Oh, it's weird. That's probably not been updated maybe to reflect the new affiliate or the new way Twitch does loyalty badges, maybe? I don't know. It's a weird one. Hopefully we'll get some SVDs back from insurance during today's stream, but I actually don't have high hopes. When did I do that woods run where I died? That was yesterday, right? Yeah, because I had an SVD. Oh, so the SV98 one was the other woods run yesterday, not the one where I died at USEC camp. It was the one where I died because those two players ran on top of me and I shot a pistol at them. Oh, so we already didn't get the SVD back. If that... Because that was the one that was towards the end, wasn't it? That was towards the end of the day, I think. I don't know, whatever. We'll figure it out. The other dude must be dead then. Or they're together. Fuck. Yeah, I was so low there. I probably should have dropped back and popped the green stim. I guess we did get 2. Yeah, we got 2. And then died to a Val. Yeah. I don't know, I was hoping he wasn't as geared as he was, but we definitely had a shot at him, but yeah. Once he jumped out, everything was so blacked out, it didn't take much to kill me.
Funko, you're on booth, you ding dong.
No, I'm not. Oh, Scav Hat. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. Here we go. I got a ZSH and a Karund. Didn't get an SVD, but all right, so they're starting to come back. How's the visor? Visor's good. Oh, yeah. It'll give me that extra. Oh, we got a second one back. Sick. All right. Righto. Let's get rid of some of this crap. That's the one that sells for a bit. I need room to move at the top here, so. Yeah. Okay. Let's put shit away. But I sold this. Thank you, Larry. I am well. I hope you are well as well. It should be the same TQ voice line with the text speed of Scav Hat instead of Booth. Well, so there is an issue there with, I don't know, later Pim, take it easy. I don't know if I have enough spaces for that because you can only have so many sound effects. So to do that, I think we would need to lose. Okay, thank you for the bean bits.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Oh, spicy bean.
Just got here. Have a bean.
Yeah, that would probably mean cutting out one of the other voice lines. I can look into it. I mean, I also can't guarantee TQ will do it, so there's that too. She is her own person. All right. Oh. Oh. That's jalapeno, isn't it? Because there's just a bit of orange there. Yeah, that was jalapeno. I don't know why I'm pausing for this. Jalapeno's great. Thank you, Arco. All right. Okay, so we need to buy another SVD. I probably should have just saved a preset. This would have saved me time over the course of building. I don't know, how many SVDs have I built now? Probably like 5 or 6 or 7. A couple of them. Can double time on the seduction line. It's just mine, oh mine. Meal out of me. Come back for more. Take another swing. We're probably not going to do surgery. Yeah. Actually, how's my... Yeah, hydro's a bit low. I was thinking using the same recording with the test. Oh, I see. The main thing that, like, the issue is just that you have a limited number of sounds you can have for channel points because the company or the extension that does that, the tweet sounds, or what is it called? Sound bits for sound, whatever the extension is called. They get a cut of when you do, like, Don't Make Me Run, I'm Full of Chocolate, and you pay 50 bits, they get a percentage of those bits for running that extension. So it's counterproductive for them to say you can just use channel sounds, you can use channel points for sounds and have as many as you want, because then no one would ever use the bits one, right? Probably it's an exaggeration, but that's the idea, is they don't want to offer too many free channel point sounds because it would cut into their amount they get from letting people do bit sounds. So as a result, we only have a few amount. I could look at them and see like which one of my sounds aren't used much at all, and maybe swap one out. But also like the booth ding dong pretty effectively covers any scenario where I've either left the chair up or I've left the scav hat on or I'm on the booth, without having to run multiple sounds. So to me, having just the one works. And it doesn't mean I have to go back to TQ and ask you to record a bunch of very specific sounds. It would suck if I died because I looted that. All right. I'm gonna reset off that. That was a player, yeah. Wasn't exactly my best fight, but... Oh, someone had just shown up. Yeah, trying to keep costs down. So if I go into a fight with blacked out arms, if they have a shotgun, that's an easy kill. Yeah, if the player has dog tags on their body, I mean, well, if someone has dog tags, it's always a player. Scavs don't really behave like that. The weapon he was using, like, crouched in the corner. You get to learn, especially on a map small as Factory, where scavs go. Scavs don't... They do sometimes go into that area, but they don't really go back behind the forklift like that, yeah. I think he might have... Was he using AP? No. No, just regular old... Guess that explains why he shot me in the visor and my head went to red, but not dead. I don't know what I actually got down to, but obviously the bullet had sacrificed some of its power on breaking through the visor. Speaking of which... might leave that behind and just bring extra healing, just in case. Need to ditch that at this point and go for... Now, how bad is the bullet holes? I mean, scabs will like kind of, but they don't go to that specific spot. I think I'm probably okay to keep rolling with this. It could get very bad, but oh shit, what was that? Uh-oh. It's not that. I would have picked up all of that. I did this. Pretty sure I did that. There's no quest reward for that. Grizzlies, maybe? I thought I picked them up, though. These are all ages ago, so there's no way it was these. Now, these are all at the start of the game. I straight up do not know what that was. It must have been... Yeah, I don't know. I guess we can go back and check whatever... I might have completed it off stream. Occasionally I do just like fire off a completion. I don't know. I'm not sure what that was. Oh well. It's only video games. I guess we'll take this opportunity to check and see if I have any quest rewards with anyone else. No. Car repair. Maybe? That's the only one I thought, is maybe I left some grizzlies in there, but I thought I grabbed them to sell. But it's only a single one. Oh, but it's only a single one, so maybe that was it. I don't know. Hopefully, whatever it wasn't too big of a deal. All right. We've got 3 more. How's my hydro? You can always top that up, I guess. I'm losing because I lose 15 hydro when I take the painkiller, I think. Plus losing 4 hydro per minute because of the summer event. Okay. In that case, it was probably a grizzly. And that's fine. It's like 20k. They haven't said, but the initial tweet they did with the oh yeah, blacked out stomach would have reduced a bit as well. The initial tweet they did had a weather report, and the dates shown were the end of July and the 1st of August was the last date on the weather report. So I'm assuming it'll end on Monday. It'll run until the 1st of August, and then so it's this weekend basically. But maybe not. Maybe they'll extend it. I would be surprised. One of the community Tarkov people tweeted last night asking whether folks liked these dynamic events, liked all of them, liked some of them. I said liked some because I didn't like the fog event because I don't like fog. Interestingly, I thought someone pointed out in the replies, which I think is fair, and it's a good point, is that these events kind of unfairly punish newer players. When does that armor unlock? The Karund that I'm wearing, the black armor. You can barter trade for it with Prapor at level Prapor level 3, and you can buy it from him at Prapor level 4. The barter trade for it is four of the large diaries, I think. 4 of the large black diary is the barter trade. It's a tier 5 armor made out of steel, so it repairs pretty well. It doesn't lose a lot of durability. It's a bit heavy. You do get a bit of... oh, here again. You do get a bit of movement penalty and stuff. That's a pistol. Oh, that sounds like a shotgun just finished that fight. Fuck! Why was I limping? I hit morphine at the start. Why was I so slow? Damn it. I mean, I got one, but... Oh, he had BP. Yeah, that'll... Yep, that's fair. That's fair. 2 more to go. That was just me playing badly. I should have had that person. I wanted to rush on them when they were trying to reload, but... Well, I mean, the dynamic, the spontaneous nature of the dynamic events is kind of important. If they announced ahead of time, hey, there's going to be a water shortage, it would be counterproductive because people would just stock up on water. But the point that when they do these events, like the water one, it doesn't affect me. And that was the person who mentioned it on in the comments, pointed out, was like, it's not affecting, like, and it's, for me, it's the same. Like, it's so not affecting me. I have so much water and Akamari saved up that I haven't even got through, like, probably a 10th of my stash. Like, look at all this Akamari, all this. I have more soup waters to craft more if I want. I have pineapple juice, water, more water down here somewhere, you know, like more Akamari, like, go with that one. Maybe go back to tier 4. Got a bad case of loving you. Because it boils down to the whole, how many people play the game that don't heavily follow the socials? I mean, they didn't really announce it ahead of time anyway. But yeah, there wasn't like, there should be like an in-game news service or something that announces it. Like a news channel, like an in-world, in-law news channel. What was I going to look? Yeah, the other thing was the person that was doing it said something that does go to like their kind of thinking. Yeah, here we go. So someone said, yeah, they're good, but I feel like there needs to be a bit more thought put into them. This hurts lower level players and barely affected me. And that's fair. Like, I think if you play the game a lot, you just don't feel you don't really feel the effect of this event at all. And then someone responded to say, I think the idea is to hurt the casual player. Less money on servers if less people are playing, which is an ass backwards way of thinking, and that person's an idiot. And then Toby said, actually more people are playing, but yes, we're monitoring all feedback and it will be considered. Someone had a good point about there being a push and pull. Yeah. Someone said, I think the concept is genius. I do hope that with a more refined overall game system, the effects of these events will affect all players more evenly across the board. 1 to 19 players are experiencing a different event than us at 20 plus because of the flea market. I think that's fair. I'm trying to find... Maybe it was that one that I was thinking of. Oh, that's right. Yeah, here's what I was looking for. So after the person that said they are good, but I feel like there needs to be more thought poured into them. This hurts low-level players and this barely affecting me. The community person who posted the question then responded to that saying, being new in Tarkov is meant to be punishing. Which, I mean, that is the ethos of Tarkov. But boy, does that seem like not a good strategy to take. Like, hey, yeah, driving new players away is what we do, lol. Like, I mean, I guess it's just one weekend. Like, you could argue that maybe players just take a break from Tarkov this weekend instead of or play until they get dehydrated, then just stop playing. It's like, is it good to have a dynamic event that just stops players from playing? That seems bad, you know? I'm not a dev, but that seems like the opposite of what you want to have. Like, I don't mind it being more challenging. I think maybe if it's driving players not to play. I mean, then I guess the other point when someone else posted with them saying, actually, more people are playing this weekend. So, I don't know. I mean, it's not like... As far as their dynamic events go, it's not like so brutal. It'd be different if they like did the one where they replace all scabs with raiders. I think that is way harsher to new players. Yeah, taking a break because of this event. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, you would play until you get dehydrated and then probably take a break. And because you don't, your hideout, like rehydration rate is so low that you probably just don't end up playing the rest of that day, you know? Weird stance. Be cool to see a shortage of one thing and a surplus of another. So that was the other thing that I was looking for was someone. I'll see if do I still have the thing up? No, I don't. I was looking for someone else pointed out like there should be a push and pull. Like if the sun's out and dehydration is up and there's not water, you can't buy as much water. What's the benefit? You know, like the benefit is no rain, I guess, for me because I don't like rain. Are they always going to say, actually, more people play if they're looking for confirmation? I mean, I guess, yeah. Yeah, like, I think there should be a detriment, water's harder to get, and there should be a positive effect as well. Therefore, something. I don't know, but you know what I mean? Like, there should be a negative effect, but also a positive. I think that would be a good idea. Wish there was a tiered flea market. I have been stuck on one set of matches for level 2 heating since the first day of the wipe. I'm level 17 and will likely have to wait till level 20 to one simple item. I'm trying to remember if there was anything that I instantly bought as soon as I hit 20. Someone in chat might remember. Was there something that I was like really trying to find and the second I hit level 20, I just did it and built it? Light bulbs, maybe? I think I had illumination done already. Someone stamped up a docs case ASAP. I think I bought a med case, didn't I? I think I bought a med case straight away. You unlock some traders at 20. You unlock mechanic at 20. Correct. Yep. That's the big one, is because that's the requirement for workbench, I think. It's actually, I think, a requirement for a couple of things. Are we good here? Yeah. Workbench 2 stuff, maybe? Why do people or streamers put mags in their pouch? Is it a meta thing? They're expensive. So I have the 20 round mag in my container because it costs me like about 20,000 rubles for that 20 round mag, whereas the 10 round mags I can buy from Prapper for like 3,000. So it's usually two things. Either the mag is expensive or more commonly the ammo is expensive. So by keeping it in a secure container, if you die, you still get to keep the ammo and use it again. Obviously, if you only have a standard account with the alpha container, you can't really afford to do that. The best you can probably do is a stack of ammo for reloading. But yeah, it's so that you don't, it depends on the gun as well. Like if you're using an SMG, a lot of the times you need to have them in your rig because you're going to go through it so quickly and you're going to need to reload and you don't have time to open, control, click the mag out of your container, then go back, then reload. You know, if you're in the middle of a fight, you need to do it quickly. So, but for this, because each of my bullets is quite strong, I don't really just chew straight through a 20 round mag instantly. But in case I do, that's why I have the 10 round mag in my rig. But usually what will happen is once I shoot some or all of the mag, I'll have time to back off, open up my inventory, control click the full one out, reload, and then move the other mag back into my container. Depends on the style of fighting and the style of map you're doing. But yeah, usually it's just to save money. All right. Wow, I've got this spawn every time. It's very quiet so far. That probably means a group. Boom, baby. Oh, it's going to be kind of crappy. I'm not likely to use the tier 3. And we're out. If I can get down the hole. Nice. This is Punisher 6. This is the last one. So we will get the Epsilon container for this reward and then sell it immediately because I don't need it. Because I have a Gamma. Because I have Edge of Darkness. Dry out the river on the one map so there's no choke point. That won't work. That require. I mean, I like the idea, Midori, and there are definitely a lot of cool things you could do, like make Tarkov snow, make it wintry as an event, you know. But that requires changing art assets on the map, which is a big deal, a lot of work and a lot of patch upgrade. This one that they just did on a random day. They can just do it all behind the scenes because it's changing dehydration values in raid. A couple of craft times and some barter and some trader item availability. Yeah, exactly. But for those who don't know why you couldn't do that, that's what I'm just mentioning so people, you know, because I think, yeah, making Tarkov be wintry because it's Russia. I'm surprised it doesn't have snow in the game. Would be a cool thing to do, like a snowstorm or like snow, which you then, like they did with PUBG, snow on the ground, and then you can track people's footsteps for a certain, you know, for like a few minutes or something. But that's a major change to how the game works. So I'm only level 16. I have this air filter. Should I just vendor this? If you have the space, you can keep it. It sells okay. What does it vendor for? Yeah, well, I was going to say, what does it vendor for? Because I can search and see what they are worth right now, and I'm guessing it's not a huge profit. I'm presuming selling to therapist to be the most, or mechanic. 50k to therapist. You're talking about this one, right? This big ass thing. So I mean, it's a, you know, it's 100k, almost 100k. If you have space for it, hold on to it. If not, I wouldn't sweat it. It's still 50k, and you get all that space back. So up to you. It might go up a little bit, you know, depending how long it takes you to hit 20. I would just say keep it until you really need to get rid of it because you need the space. I think that's okay. Because the thing is, like, I'm a huge hoarder, and I hold on to way more than I probably should. But even I get to a point where I'm just like, I need to fucking sell this stuff. It's ridiculous. It's silly, etc., etc. All right, Punisher done. This would be a huge milestone for a standard account, because this is the biggest container you can get now until level 71, which is fucking ridiculous and is the worst change they've made. The kappa changes are so bad. I think it's not even debatable. I think it's just actively bad. Like, why 71? Even if it was 61, I would still say that's a bad change, but that's so much more gettable. Is doing the Punisher task hard? I can be. Punisher is as a PvP quest line. It does involve killing scabs and some stuff along the way, but it's mainly a PvP quest line. So the problem with that is you're reliant on finding other people and killing other players in specific requirements. Like this one, I had to just kill them with an SVD, which is actually probably one of the easier requirements. The other ones are killing players while wearing a balaclava and a scav vest. Killing players while wearing a packer and a 6B47 helmet. So one of them has to be done specifically on Shoreline too. And if you don't like going to the Shoreline Resort, it can be hard to run into players on Shoreline because it's quite a big map. So yeah, it depends on your region. It depends on how lucky you get with running into people and then beating them. So, but there are big rewards. Along the way, you'll get a docs case as well. A docs case is one of the rewards as part of Punisher. Maybe ammo boxes? I can't remember. But definitely the Epsilon container. For someone like me, like, it's a 2x4. So I have the Gamma, so obviously it's pretty good. It's pretty close. The Gamma is 9 squares. This is 8 squares. So, you know, I could carry, you know, mostly all of what I carry into a raid. And because it's this shape, it's actually, like, you can put a tank battery in this, I think, right? I think you're allowed to put a tank battery in. It would definitely fit. I just don't know if it would be, if it's a permitted item for a Epsilon container, which you couldn't fit a tank battery in here because it's not wide enough. So there's some you could fit 2 4-square items, where here you could only fit 1 4-square, and then you wouldn't have enough space, even though you have 1 extra square. So there are, like, perhaps some reasons to keep this, but also it vendors for like 400k to someone. Who does it vendor to? I think it's Ragman. Yeah. 600k. So make sure I didn't leave anything in it. I'll just take the 600k. But yeah, if you're a standard account, that's going to be the best container you're going to get until level 71 now, unfortunately, because they've changed Kappa to be level 71, which I think is foolish. I'm going to use the word foolish out of all the words I could use to describe that change. Yeah, foolish is what I'm going to go. Lock in foolish. Okay. That is the Punisher quest line done. Oh, I can't fold it while the dovetail's on it, can I? I have nowhere to store this. Also, I don't really need to keep a tier 3 armor. I'm not really sure why I looted this. This isn't one of the ones where you can trade shot up face masks for this. This is a Plex trade, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Well, that's good. That was my weekend quest that I wanted to do. So that's out of the way, which is nice. We're up to 3 million. I like that. I like a pizza like that. Probably don't need to wear this anymore. So. Oh, he did 307 damage? Dang. Yeah, getting the milestone, getting the Epsilon is a milestone. The other one that you have the option of getting is if you can get to Peacekeeper 2, I believe. Hello, Peacekeeper? You've got the beta container. So the beta container is a barter trade for a tank battery that we mentioned, 3 iridium, 2 vertexes, and 3 military cables. This is a lot to get together, especially without the flea market. With the flea market, what is that going to set you back? That's 500,000 for the tank battery. 2, so 460 for the vertexes. So we're up to about, with the iridium, oh, it's 3 iridium, isn't it? So that's about 1 million. That's 150, so 1.15. Mil cable, 3 is another 100. So we're talking about 1.2 million, 1.3 million, something like that. It's not bad. It is a 2x3. Yeah, 2x3. So the secure container is a 2x2, so you get 2 extra cells. Yeah, it depends. Like, I think probably for me, if I was on a standard account, I would probably, it makes more sense to me just to rush to Punisher. Like, chew through Prappa's main quest line, get to Punisher and try and beat Punisher. But like, beating Punisher, that you're probably going to be about, like, I'm level 33 and I just beat it. I didn't focus on it entirely, but I did focus on it a little bit. And I think beating it before you get Flea would be probably, you'd have to be very good at the game and get very lucky with the player kills, with encountering players and then killing them, I mean. So like, I say, like, you should just rush for Epsilon, but like having to do all the Punisher quests with just the standard, like, alpha container 2x2 would be like pretty rough. So yeah, I think if you get access to Flea, this isn't that much if you consider it. Like 1.2 million to have 2 extra cells of secure container is really nice. That's 50% extra space. What's the next quest line you're pushing? I don't know. I mean, it feels weird to be pushing quests and tasking, but it is how I play this game. It only feels weird because I know that normally the pot of gold at the end of that rainbow is the Kappa container, but that shit ain't there anymore. That's at the end of 71, which may as well be on the fucking moon. Yeah, and then that's also true. There is a sale coming up. So one of the reasons I'm doing my August giveaway, let's just pop that off in chat real quick. Win Tarkov. If you head over to that Gleam page and follow my Twitter and visit YouTube, and if you're a Twitch subscriber, and if you hang out for the secret code, all of those things on that page will give you entries to perhaps win a code for the standard edition of Tarkov. So if you already own the game, you can give it to a friend, you can sell it, you can do whatever you want with it. Maybe you want a second account for a hardcore run or something, who knows. The reason I'm able to do that is Tarkov is going to be having a sale coming up on the 3rd of August. You can find info on that on their Twitter page. The game is going to have different discounts. There's a flat discount, I believe, for upgrading your copy. So if you already own Tarkov and want to upgrade to the other ones, what are they? Prepare for Escape, Left Behind, Prepare for Escape, or Edge of Darkness. So if you're a new person, it's 15% off for standard, Left Behind, or Prepared for Darkness, and 20% off for Edge of Darkness. If you want to upgrade, it's a flat 15% off, whatever upgrade you're doing. And then the discounts for buying gifts are not combined. So I'll be just getting a flat 15% because I'm going to buy some codes for my giveaway, and that's the reason I bring it up. So I'm doing a giveaway for August to give out some copies of the game. If you would like to win one, hit that link. Details on how to enter there. yeah, and then if you want to upgrade, you have some discount options coming up on the, I think it's the 3rd into the 5th. It's a very small sale, but if you're looking to upgrade your Tarkov experience after all this discussion about secure containers, the Edge of Darkness is a lot of money, but that Gamma container is real nice. So in my opinion, it just depends how much you play the game. If you're playing, 20 plus hours of Tarkov a week, it's not too long before that upgrade is down to that magical dollar per hour metric that I look for when I'm buying video games. If I'm, whether it's a free-to-play game or a game I buy, as long as I'm getting my value for money, and that's, how many hours am I putting into it, how much am I paying per hour for that fun, that's kind of where I'm at. Okay, so we have a couple options for quests to do. I've got this wet job quest for Peacekeeper to use a suppressed M4 to kill scavs on shoreline. That's pretty good. I have some interchange stuff to collect handbooks from inside the mall. We need to survive interchange raids. I need to stash some items on interchange. And I need to mark some minibuses. That one's pretty easy to do. We'll probably have a crack at that today, I think. I also have the key necessary to go get the first part of this chemical quest. We need to put a camera on interchange as well. What else? We just need to level up sniping, so we can do some sniping. I gotta mark the wood stashes. Oh, that's actually pretty easy to do. We'll probably do woods today and maybe do that. Maybe we'll do a combo of that. Do some woods, mark some stuff, and maybe place a camera and maybe do some sniping. I might do nighttime woods to place the camera and mark the things. Okay. We got some options anyway. I probably won't go night for this first one. I'm tempted to not. Whether or not we want the looting space is all I'm thinking about. I need 3 of these. And I need the Wi-Fi camera in case we're going to play. I don't know if we're going to place that. Bring it anyway, though. We're not going to need interchange or shoreline.
Mother trucker, dude.
Wiki-san.
Like a butt cheek on a stick.
Thank you for 5 months.
Time again to wish my
1 month away.
Stream good hunting.
1 month away from that Magnum shell upgrade. Good night, Discord and Token. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good sleep. So I want to repair this. If I repair it, it's probably just going to go down to about the same amount. I'll bring a pistol just in case. I'm probably going to need water, but it's wood, so we should also find some. I'm tempted to just bring a bigger bag as well. Maybe a bigger rig, because that rig's kind of poop. Hey, sound guy. All right. Okay, so we got to mark the 3 fuel stashes. One is near military checkpoint, one is at the mountain stash, and one is near the other bunker near forward operating base. And then if we get near the logging camp, we might place the Wi-Fi camera, although that seems like suicide in broad daylight. So we'll see how I feel about that when we get to it. Trying to set up the week 1 secret code thing. And I need to remember what I actually set the week 1 code to be. Okay. Okay.
Sniping's a good job, mate.
Radger, thank you for the follow. Here we go. Woods raid, marking some fuel stashes and sniping and hopefully not dying. I'm going to do woods. And hopefully not die. We are... I was going to say so far from the things we need to mark. That's actually not entirely true. There's one kind of this way. Yeah, I guess this is actually not a bad spawn. Assuming I don't die. There's someone that just spawns over there. There is a player spawn there. There's not always someone that spawns there. Thought that pile of trash was a person. Easy mistake to make. Oh, you got your first shoot 'em on kill. Nice. Yeah, I've just had the one so far. What? So it was zeroing, it was off. Sturman's up. Ooh. Okay, we need to go mark this fuel drop over here, this fuel dump. Then go mark the one at mountain and then get up on the mountain. See if we can kill people fighting Sturman. Haven't heard him fire again, so maybe he's just dead already? Or he just killed the first person he saw. I feel like that's more likely. Wow, some road good with this. It's kind of scary. One down. Where's the...